After some of the lowest ratings in wrestling history, Collision, Rampage, and then that sorry excuse that happened last week on Dynamite. It wasn't quite the lowest ever, but it was pretty low. It was pretty low. How did Dynamite respond here on the 4th of December? Winter is coming, even though that's next week. I mean, winter is coming. This company needs chucked off the wall, if we're being perfectly honest. But tonight, what did we have to bring in new viewers, to bring in the viewers that we've lost? Oh, just more jobber 20-minute tournament matches between Diddy men. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like real fun. And you want to know another problem, right? Brody King against Claudio Castagnoli main events this show, right? It is absolutely ridiculous that Claudio Castagnoli and Brody King has refused has main evented two Dynamites back to back. Does no one see a problem with that? Brody King. I'd argue Dynamite doesn't have anyone that should really main event, shows back to back. Brody King. No wonder this company's as dead as what it is, man. Like, honestly, as much as I love burying it, I'm honestly just sick of talking about how bad it is, but that's Fog Wrestling for you. Anyway, we begin the show. Cal Fletcher against Shelton Benjamin. Ain't no stopping me now, Shelton Benjamin. No stopping. I see a future in the business for Cal Fletcher if he sticks to his own sort of wrestling. See when he tries to do it well Ospreay does. That's when I don't like the guy. Saying he has a decent match against Shelton Benjamin. That's when I don't mind him. But yeah, Fletcher cheats to win. Benjamin still looks good in defeat, and I think that's the crucial thing here. But it is what it is. I mean, Wrestle Headline notes it. Oh, it looked like they were going to go the full 20 minutes, and he's raging that they didn't. I'm fucking glad they didn't. Up next, Hook comes out. Right, he gets battered by Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne. See Nick Wayne and Hook. I can't be the only one that sees it. These two look the exact same. And when I say the exact same, I literally mean the exact same. Like, how do they honestly look so identical? I'll tell you why. Because wrestling's just full of fucking jobbers these days with not one personality between them. Oh, well, that makes a bit of sense, Big Stevie. Oh, it does make a bit of sense, man. We're honestly just surrounded by jobbers. Like, Nick, honestly, I'd never noticed it before because I don't think they've really interacted. But see when Nick Wayne and Hook here were interacting in the ring, I was like, that's the same guy. Like, literally the same guy. How does that even happen, man? Just absolute jobber, guys. Absolute jobbers. Up next, Mercedes Monet's like, oh, I'll be watching Anna Jay's match very carefully tonight. Renee, don't you be talking about Camille. Honestly, I feel like Camille's just been completely and entirely booted out of AEW because she came out as a Trump supporter. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to necessarily prove it, like, but that's what it feels like. Anyway, MVP's backstage. He's like, that's a fucking joke what happened out there. I'm disappointed in you, Shelton. You did get screwed, though. And, yeah. Hurts them to get battered a bunch of security guards. There you go. Again, I'll give them praise. They're protecting Shelton Benjamin a wee bit in defeat. Up next, we've got the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. This is just a fucking who's who of jobbers. You've got Action Andretti, Leo Rush, Butcher. You've got Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole in there. Who else? You got Evil Uno. It's literally just a bunch of top flight, just a bunch of jobbers. But here, is what it is. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly win. They'll face each other. It's just a clusterfuck. Too many guys that know how to work. Don't know how to work, sorry. And that's a problem. You see battle royals, right? They can be a clusterfuck, but when you watch the ones, back in the day with WWE, they were very good, so it's not like they can't be done. Max Caster says he wants to prove he's the best wrestler alive. Strange and Bowen's like, prove it. And go prove it, mate. His third match. Swerve Strickland against Max Caster. Swerve beats him. And Max Caster gets buried, so obviously must have said something in one of his rap vids that didn't go down too well. After the match, though, Swerves decides Caster didn't get enough, so he goes in and hits him with a swerve stomp. MJF then appears on the big screen. He says that because of Adam Cole, Roderick Strong has a broken arm, but because of Adam Cole, John Moxley and company are killing people every week. Cole can't be O'Reilly. And it's like, MJF brought up a lot of sense here. He's like, you said you attacked me and betrayed me because I was going to attack you, but there's no proof of that. And it just proves the point here about why is MJF even, like, why is MJF the heel? Because, when looking from the outside in, the guy's not the heel. He didn't do anything wrong. It was, it was Adam Cole that did the whole heel turn with a bunch of jobbers, Roderick Strong, like last year. Oh, the masked guys. Who are these guys? Oh, betrayal. Fucking garbage, man. Wasn't it like it was absolute shit? And people here trying to pretend it was some. That's some good shit. Absolutely not. Match 4 with Pac with Wheeler Yuta taking on Jay White. Pac defeats him. Wheeler Yuta, right? What a jobber he is, sitting out here. Pac defeats Jay White. I'm a bit surprised here, but again, if you're going to be, oh well, Benjamin looked safe or looked protected when he lost his match. Does Jay White look the same here? You just not noticed though that like the entire main event scene in AEW is just Diddy, man. Like you take out Moxley, who I think's normal size by the way. He's nothing special about him. Jay White, he's not the Diddyest Diddy man, but he's quite small. Then you got Wheeler Yuta, right? Pac, who's built, but he's a Diddy man. Then you've got Cassidy, Darby Allin. I mean, honestly, just a bunch of guys that would get battered by like fucking anybody out in the street. But Pac wins. After the match, Yuta gets a big Blade Runner for his troubles. Shafir comes down, stares down White. Then Moxley comes down and batters him from behind, and then hits his finisher. So again, AEW where the best wrestle, but the best wrestlers still aren't allowed to defend themselves from women who choke them out and attack them. Aye, alright, but then Hangman Adam Page comes out, whoa, bit of a stare down here. Then you have these three, White, Cassidy and Page, all doing their free finishers to John Moxley, but then Christian Cage comes out with his wee contract in hand, just in case. Oh, what's going on here? I mean, so what actually is going on here? Christian, right, is obviously wanting the AEW World Championship. I think that's safe to say. So why is he feuding with Hook? Is it because he's like a heel and he has to be in some form of like heel setup, but he just lurks around in the darkness with his wee contract, like waiting to cash in? Honestly, man, I'm kind of fucking baffled here about what's going on, but it is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? It is what it is at the end of the day. So, yeah, moving on. Anna Jay first Penelope Ford. Monet said she would watch this match. She did watch this match. They were talking about Anna Jay has been on a great record recently. I seen something, I don't know if it was on Twitter, that she's lost 26 matches in a row or something. Maybe she's won 26 in a row. I don't know. Either way, don't feel like big deals to me, but Anna Jay wins a match that was alright. It was fine. No, not many botches in there. Renee comes down after Anna Jay calls her out. And then it's like, well, if Statlander can't beat me, you can't beat me. Come back in 10 years when you've done something. Then slaps her across the face. Good night. And then she's like, you know what? It's only on my time, and points to her watch. Brilliant. Then we have Mariah May backstage doing an interview. Mina Shirakwa comes out with a bottle of champagne and says, if you're going to do it to my face. Winter is coming. Okay, and I like these two, but their feuds are fucking shite. That is what it is. Then we get main event time. So if you survived the 80 minutes beforehand, the 100 minutes beforehand, what you greet it with? Brody King against Claudio Castagnoli. It's not two Diddy men. It's two pretty big guys. The reality is, man, it is fucking two absolutely shite. Fucking who cares, man? And it actually went into the overrun. So Yeah, it'll be interesting to have a wee look at the quarters on this and see how long it went into the overrun, how long this match was. But there's just no need for these matches to go this long, man. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. Oh, but he raked the eyes and he low blowed Brody. Brody King is a fucking jobber, man. Did they not look at these ratings and go, Dynamite fucking sucks? And any time, I mean, to be honest, like I said earlier, I don't think there's anyone really in the company that can hold their hands up and be like, yeah, you know what? We actually produce good ratings. I don't think there is anyone, but why not try different people out? Brody King had main event it last week. It was like the third lowest Dynamite ever. So what's he going to do this week? The second lowest? Yeah, I mean, like, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? It absolutely sucks. Anyway, Dynamite Battle Royal was very sloppy. It wasn't a horrific show. Like, there wasn't anything like overly fucking awful on it. I thought there was no like real botches, but there's nothing on this show that suggests that like anything good is. I mean, Bobby Lashley, like, where's he at? You know what I mean? Just they've got people on this show that can be utilized, and like Claudio Castagnoli, I think he could be world champion with a mouthpiece like Don Callis. But the reality is, you've got him in a tournament that no one cares about. You know what I mean? Who cares about this tournament? You'd be lying to yourself if you said you did care about this tournament. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a tournament, man. Or a Continental Classic. All these guys that are considered main offenders going for the the title of fucking pish. 2 out of 10.